I'm Julia Keleher. I've worked for 25 years in education and public service. I began my career as a teacher, a guidance counselor, and a school administrator. I worked at the U.S. Department of Education, was a university professor, ran my own consulting firm, and was an appointed government official. In each role, I had only one goal: to improve opportunities for children. I have two drivers: leaving the world better than I found it, and standing up for those who do not have a voice. Most people don't know much about my personal story. I'm blessed that I have a nuclear family that is very close. I don't have my own biological children, but I have been blessed to be a mother figure to two incredible human beings who both lost their mothers for different reasons. I was raised in a blue-collar Italian-American neighborhood in South Philadelphia. My grandfather was the first generation to be born in the United States. As I grew, I realized that where a child lives determines their access to opportunities and resources. That's why I've spent my whole life trying to improve public education, fighting against oppressive powers and failing institutions, working to create a more inclusive and just society. My connection with Puerto Rico began nearly 3 decades ago. I started working in the Puerto Rican community in North Philadelphia in the early 1990s. For the next 15 years, I addressed the issues affecting the Puerto Rico community in the United States. In 2007, I began providing technical assistance to the Puerto Rico Department of Education on behalf of the U.S. Department of Education. In 2013, I helped Puerto Rico gain approval for its federal flexibility plan under Title I. And in 2017, I accepted the challenge of becoming Secretary of Education in Puerto Rico. Many think my agenda for transforming the Puerto Rico Department of Education was too much, too fast. And I am guilty of being impatient and demanding. But I acted out of a sense of urgency for resolving issues that had been affecting children in Puerto Rico for decades. There are many who have already made up their minds about me. But I hope that it's possible to separate any opinion about me from opinions about the reforms that I advanced between 2017 and 2019. The truth is, those reforms are critical to improving public education in Puerto Rico. They're reforms that are desperately needed. The last 2.5 years have allowed me to develop important insights about life, myself, and the unfair conditions caused by Puerto Rico's status. Today, I remain convinced that some battles are indeed worth fighting. Today, my life has greater meaning and purpose because of, not in spite of, the challenges I faced. And I will continue to choose to begin each new day with optimism and hope. I will continue to work to make the world a better place. Because if we remain silent in the face of injustice, we are complicit.